be mad at this girl for not wanting to wear makeup for her wedding day. She gave so many good reasons as to why she didn't want to, and she didn't owe y'all one. Welcome to La Vida Rosa. I'm your host, Pinky, and today we're going to be talking about the viral Barefaced bride. So if you'd like to see more, then just stay tuned. But before we begin, I would like for everyone to check out my website, lavidarosastyle.com, where you can find handmade, cute accessories like the ones I'm wearing right now. The link is down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So y'all, I'm kind of late on this topic, but I've been talking about viral bridal makeup mishaps on my channel. A while ago I talked about a makeup artist that overstepped her boundaries and basically was ruining the bride's day. In the same vein, I wanted to talk about this TikTok video that went viral of this bride, and I honestly don't understand where all of the hate and negativity and controversy came from with this video. Nothing about it was rude or condescending, but I'm going to go ahead and insert it here. 8 minutes until I walk down the aisle. Hiding in the bathroom. From the video, it just looks like she was happy to walk down the aisle and marry her husband. And she put the caption, "Fun fact, I wore no makeup on our wedding day." She said, "This is something I went back and forth on during the entire engagement. I never wear makeup, but this was my wedding. But at the end of the day, I decided against it, and I felt the most beautiful I ever have, just being naturally me." I saw nothing wrong with that. It's not like she was being condescending, like, "Oh, I don't have to wear makeup like some of you other girls on your wedding day. I can be barefaced and beautiful." Like, she didn't say it in a condescending way. She said it in a, I kind of felt pressured to wear makeup, but then I realized that's not me. And this is, I've never felt more beautiful without makeup. I thought this was a cute thing. She seems innocent with the post, just something she was sharing, just posting her video about her wedding day. Y'all, those comments. I tried to scroll and find a lot of the negative comments. Either maybe they were deleted, maybe they were blocked, or maybe they got pushed down because everybody was going in on the people that were being negative. But there were people in the comments calling her a pick me. There were people telling her you need to wear lip gloss, or you should have put some lip gloss on, some lashes, something. And then there was a video I saw in particular that kind of held a lot of the sentiments of some of the people that were critical of her video. Let me play this.
That viral video where the bride was like, "Fun fact, I didn't wear any makeup on my wedding day." The comments had me screaming because somebody said, one thing about a girl who don't wear no makeup, she gonna let you know she don't wear no makeup. Y'all are as bad as Blasians, I promise you. A Blasian is gonna let you know that they are Blasian. Every chance that they get is gonna be in their bio. It's gonna be their whole personality and their whole identity. And nothing wrong with that, but please, we see the eyes. And it's no shade. Be proud about whatever you want to be proud about. Like when people say they have no kids and people with kids get triggered, I just be quiet, because whatever. If that's your accomplishment, baby, that's your accomplishment. Be proud. It just makes me laugh because it's always so unprovoked and random. Like I seen a status earlier and it was like, makeup do not be looking good on the naturally pretty girls. Like it be making us look so manly. Like I just don't know. Like when you just naturally pretty, you just... I don't know. It's just like, sister, please release yourself from the shackles of always having to feel like you need to prove the fact that you think you're pretty. It's okay. And they also unhinged in the comments like, "Oh, they're just jealous. They're haters that you're the one getting married. You're at the wedding." And it's like, no, we're literally just talking about makeup. Nobody's even talking about the marriage itself. I don't know. Y'all love to just take things way too far.
Now look, let me say this. There is like this group of women that don't wear makeup and think that they're better than people because they don't wear makeup. They think that I just look too good. So I do know that woman that she's talking about in this video exists. But this girl right here did nothing to fall into that. All she did was say that she's not wearing makeup on her wedding day. And she even specified in her caption why. Not because she felt like, "Oh, it makes me look masculine." Not because, "Oh, I just don't need it." She just felt more beautiful without it. Nothing wrong with that. It felt like a lot of projection. You projected a lot of your preconceived notions of what she meant by that onto her on her wedding day. And then you try to make it seem like, oh, I'm not being negative, but you are. You're not saying something positive. Like, that video you made was so uncalled for and unnecessary. And is it TikTok? And yes, people make response videos all the time. I'm making a response video right now. So, you know, it is what it is. But it just felt so misplaced, like misdirected. At least make that video for someone who is being like what you're describing, not someone who is innocently posting a video on her wedding day. And so yes, the hate didn't make sense to me. Thankfully there were plenty of people in her comments and this response lady's comments defending her and saying she had every right to not wear makeup. It's her wedding. She's allowed to do what she wants to do at her wedding. There was no need to make an entire think piece about the video in the first place. Like, I totally agree with these comments. I feel like a lot of times on social media, people look at things from a black and white perspective. Like, if you don't wear makeup, you're against people that do. If you do wear makeup, you're against the people that don't. No. Everybody has their own preferences, and sometimes I can jump from either side. Sometimes I prefer not to wear makeup. On a daily basis, I don't wear makeup. But when I want to get dressed up, I do. So what category are you going to put me in? You know what I'm saying? I do want to post a clip of her responding to all of the criticism that she received in her comments.
I want to start off by saying I had around 160 followers on Saturday when I posted that video. So that's around the amount of people I expected to engage with that video. First, I want to start off by saying I did wear lip gloss. I promise y'all I wore lip gloss. We had taken pictures and it had worn off by the time I made that video, and I did not want to reapply it until right before I walked down the aisle so that it was fresh. But I promise y'all I wore lip gloss. I also want to say that video was in no way hate towards anyone who wears makeup. Anyone. Like, on your wedding, regular day life, that video was not supposed to be hate towards that. Or I see people saying that, like, I was trying to be like a pick-me. Not at all. Like, that was not me trying to say I'm better than anyone because I didn't wear makeup. I grew up at a church that you weren't really allowed to wear makeup. So, like, I grew up not really being allowed to wear makeup. So I never learned about makeup. I never really got into makeup because I simply wasn't allowed to wear it. So as an adult, I just never really got into it. And so when I got engaged, that's something that I really contemplated with because, like a lot of y'all said, it is my wedding. Like, who does not want to look the best on their wedding? But I decided against it because as I was doing research and things, it's hundreds and sometimes even thousands of dollars to get makeup for your wedding. I didn't want to spend that money and possibly not like the makeup and not like how I looked on my wedding day. So after doing my research and like really thinking about it, I decided I was just gonna go natural, what I was used to, what my husband's used to seeing me like, and essentially everyone else at the wedding. So yeah, that kind of went into that decision. Literally all my bridesmaids wore makeup. It was so funny while we were in the getting ready suite. All of them were like doing their makeup that morning and I was literally sitting there chilling like, y'all look good.
So a lot of people that were criticizing her were saying, oh, you didn't even wear lip gloss. You didn't even put anything on your lips. Turns out she did wear lip gloss. But the video that she posted, she had already taken pictures and everything and it had wore off. She reapplied before she walked down the aisle. Not that she had anything to explain to you. Even if she wanted to go crusty lip down the aisle. That's her decision. Honestly, she comes off as very confident because a lot of women would not allow or be more inclined to wear makeup knowing that their bridesmaids are wearing makeup, because you know it's that thing that people have of, oh, I don't want to be outshined on my wedding day. And to me that stems from insecurity and possibly jealousy. But the fact that she didn't care and she allowed them to do a full beat and wear their makeup as they see fit, I feel like that shows just how genuine she was when it comes to her posting the video, because people in her wedding wore makeup. She didn't have a problem with it. It particularly stuck out to me when she said that she grew up in church and wasn't allowed to wear makeup. So, you know, she never really learned how to do it. And so maybe now she's just more so comfortable with that than, you know, putting on a full face. And she saved money. Like, how can you be mad at this girl for not wanting to wear makeup for her wedding day? She gave so many good reasons as to why she didn't want to. And she didn't owe y'all one. Y'all are dead wrong for criticizing this woman and, you know, being negative under her comments on her wedding video. Like, how much of a lame do you have to be to go in somebody's comments and be ugly to them on their wedding day? Like, you're giving miserable. And I think some people on the internet really do need to step outside and touch grass. Anyways, you guys, let me know what y'all think about this down below. I'd love to hear your opinion. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.